Okay, got it. Okay, in live. Hello, YouTube. Good morning. My name is Epaminondas, and today I have with me in TNT Jefferson, Márcio, Ana, and Edna to talk about priorities, success, future, goals. So, welcome aboard. And if you want to talk with us, please come to TNT. And to start, please, Márcio, could you introduce yourself, please?
Morning, everyone. My name is Márcio Nunes. I live from my city called Linhares, in the state of Espírito Santo. I'm 44 years old. I'm married. I live with my wife and my son. I'm student administration. I'm student English. I participated the TNT last year, June. After I returned in December, I started studying English through the traditional school Wizard. There I studied during 3 years. Now it's a pleasure participate with you, Nondas, again.
Very
Thank you.
good, very good. Welcome again. Jefferson, your turn, please.
Good morning, guys. I'm Jefferson. I live in Goiânia, Goiás. I'm economist professor at Catholic University of Goiás. It's a pleasure to be here to talk about success because all the guys here are successful people.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Very good. Ana Paula, please.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. I am Ana Paula. I am 58. It's a pleasure to talk to you. And I've been studying English on TNT for 1 year. Last month completed 1 year. And for me, it's very good to stay here to talk to you all. Yeah, that's it.
Very good, very good. Edna, your turn.
Morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to talk to you again. My name is Edna. I live in São Paulo, capital. I am a professor in psychology ecology. I study English in Louisiana since 2020. No, I study English a long time in Louisiana. My good friend. It's my free time. I like and study languages because it's very important in my area. English, Italian too, and now I study French. But this is very important for me. It's a pleasure talking on TNT because I improve my English, my confidence. I have many friends, new friends every day. It's very good. That's it.
Thank you for sharing. Leonardo, good morning.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. Edna, Ana Paula, how long time I don't see you. Hello, Jefferson, Márcio.
Leonardo,
Okay.
could you introduce yourself, please, guy?
Sure. My name is Leonardo, 26 years old. I live in Mato Grosso do Sul. I'm a master student in economics, and I have been TNT since March the last year. That's it. Learning English and other language have been very good to me. A great learning.
Very good. Two economists here. So interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Guys, we have an agreement, so I will split us in 2 rooms to make this conversation more comfortable. So just a second to split us in 2 rooms. Okay. So guys, if you can see the bottom, please accept. And if you don't, you will stay with me in the main room. And see you in 45 minutes. See ya. Bye. And we are here to talk. So let's start the number 1. Girls. The number 1. How do you define success? Is a success subjective or objective for you? Edna, your mic is open, so go ahead. Number 1.
In my opinion, is very difficult and define success, but I think for me is to active in your goals. For example, 2 years ago, I didn't I couldn't possible formulation when phrasing in English, expressing in English. Now I make mistakes, but I communicate in this language. For me, it's a success, and is subjective. Success is subjective because in the goals is the particular things. No, the person, the goals differ, the person, each other. I believe in this subjective.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think it's depend on each person. So, for example, normally in general, success is very connected to money, to earn money and to buy a lot of things and things like that. But some guys want to, I don't know, but I don't know in English, maybe it's the same, but it's like monge, and just to don't want to buy a lot of things, that way to have a lot of money, maybe this is success. So it's very, very individual. I totally agree with you, Edna. And what is your vision, Ana Paula? What is your point?
Yes, I agree with you. I think most of the time success is related to money, and it depends the phase our life. I think when you are starting a new job or job life, and I think you think about money. I see about my daughter. My daughter wants to make money in this time of her life, but I think for me, for example, I worked as a teacher, and for me, success happened when my students learned about chemistry or about the life, and when I saw my students started to study at college, and for me, it was a success in my life. And in my life, I've never thought about to have a big house, a big car, a comfortable car. So nowadays I have a comfortable car, but I worked a lot to have that. But I believe for me, it's not related to success. So I think when we are working, when you are really happy in this job, I think you have a success. And I think the happiness is primordial in our life. I think success is related to happiness for me.
Yeah, yeah, you brought a good point about happiness, because normally is that, and about circles in the life as well. Because for me, for example, I am always almost 20. I am 28, and I'm thinking about my life, my goals, and in this phase, it's important to make money, but for other people it's not, because it's other phase in the life, and money is important but it's not the most important thing in the life. So good point, good point.
Is the point of view the Anna is interesting, because I think the goals change during the life, the phase of life. I agree totally, Anna, because when I young, is very important. Money, constructing the family, constructing the one house is very, very important, no? But when the phase of my life in this day change, because I have the stabilization, the comfort, and it's very, very important point of view Diana said.
Yeah.
I agree. And now when I in my students, when I maintain the motivations in my classes is very important for me. It's very important. That is very good, Jan.
You are muted. No,
Sorry.
yeah. It's good enough.
And then the number two is about what are some common misconceptions about success. We can see that money is equal to success. We can see that, or we can you can see other biggest misconceptions about success. What do you think? Maybe you know other, or just money is connected, it's totally connected to success, or I don't know. But what are some common misconceptions about success for you, Edna?
Yeah, I agreed with you. This for me is misconceptions about success. Is the common is the attacking the money, the correlation with money. But the other things, the conceptions, the success is the big things. In my opinion, is not necessary. For example, learning English for me is a success. Are big, but for me is important. This subjective the subjective things. Is in my opinion is misconceptions.
Very good point. Very, very good point. Because I I was thinking here, and it's very, very usual to think like that. So, oh, I have to I need to have a big thing to be happy and to make my life a successful life, and but maybe not. Maybe it's the small things. Very good point. Very, very good point. Anna, what do you think about this question?
Yes, yes. I believe sometimes, for example, when you start to work in determinate company and you are increasing in your point in determinate place, and you think that when you have power about your colleagues, and I think sometimes the person thinks, oh, I am a success person because I work in the first point, the first job in my company. I think sometimes, as you said, success is associate money, and or you have a big car or a big house, and you I think we can be a success, as Edna said. For example, when I started to study on TNT, I I watched the videos with you, Nondas, and Bruna. So I I was admired you because, oh my God, they started to study English on TNT, and they are working as a host, and I think it's very important. I think it's possible to achieve our goals. I think everything is possible to do. So, and but unfortunately, I have this thought nowadays, because when I worked in a high school, and I would like to study at college, to do, I don't remember, mestrado and doutorado. I didn't study that because so I worked a lot. So I couldn't. Oh, Bene, I want to study at college. I want to study to be a master degree or another thing. And I didn't do that. And I think when you can do what you think you deserve, I think you achieve a success. And I think a simple things or a small things, you can be a success person. Yeah.
Perfect, perfect. And girls, the number 3 is interesting. Do you believe that success is achieved through talent or hard work, or both, or it's necessary to have both? Or what do you think about this question? Do you believe, Anna, please?
I believe it's necessary both. I think hard work is necessary when you are starting to work. I think when we are younger, we need to work hard to achieve your goals and a success. But if you don't have, I don't know, if you don't have a talent, So you are trying, I think, everyone has a determinate talent. I think you need to find out what's your talent. You like to, for example, in my case, when I studied at college, I studied to be a food engineer and to be a teacher. So I worked as a teacher. I had a talent to be a teacher, to explain. I am a patient person. I like to pay attention in my students, and I think my talent was to be a teacher. And I think I found out my talent, but I had to work a lot. And I think both is necessary. There is one situation or one person, oh my God, the talent is the person works a little bit and the person has a lot of money. Okay, it can happen in some moments, some person, but I believe it's necessary to do the both. Yeah.
Yeah, I have an opinion, but first, Edna, please, your point.
It's very difficult because I think depends the situation. I agree with Tiana when I think about the work is necessary talent and the constant development in the skill for the success and this work, and it depend the hard work, the boss. But I think in the relationship, for me, the interpersonal relationship is very good. When is good, depend the work, the continual work, and the development the skills for. In this case, I don't believe in the talent, but the capacity of the development empathia, I don't know in English, empathic, developed in the empathy, developed in the compassion, the patience, the many characteristics of the all peoples there, but necessary developed training. And in this case, I believe in the work, and the continual work is more necessary than the talent. But when I did the work, the both, oh, I don't know. But the talent is difficult because I believe in the training is the possible develop the talent. I don't know because I, for example, in my case, I consider a good professor. For me, is very simple relationships with my students, the motivation my students. Is a talent, but is the developed the talent, and I don't know understand.
Yeah, I got it.
It's very hard the question because Oh, I don't know. It's very hard
But
explanation.
I got your point. I got your point, and I think a little bit the same because, for example, in my case, uh, I think that depends on the situation. Depend what is success, and this is the point for me. As you said about relationship, maybe it's not talent, maybe it's commitment, maybe it's
Yes, commitment is
yeah,
very important, no?
yeah, yeah. For me, this is the point. And thinking about job, thinking about things like that, I think that both are important, both, because, for example, if you have talent, you can open a lot of doors, you can have a lot of opportunities because of that, but you need to improve. Talent is not enough to have success from my point of view. It's important to hard
Yes,
work.
yes, yes.
So, and the other side, maybe I don't have a big talent. I'm a normal person, but I have commitment to be the best. If I work hard, I can develop my skills and maybe to have success. So
Uh,
it's hard.
at this point, I try explanation. Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
I got.
I record when I start to in college. Uh, a young professor. I have an eye talent, but my is I don't have many skills. My imagination is my classes no good. I don't have good. It's more or less. But when I complete comprometimento,
Commitment.
commitment. When I committed and then developed this skill, I work hard for the goals. I found out new techniques, new forms. Today for me is very easy explanation and the classes is objective and is organized. But I working since 1982. It's more the 14 years in
Working.
practice,
Yeah.
the working. Oh my gosh, it's is the for me is the talent exists, but is necessary the work and the development, the skills, and it depends on the situation. For example, the relationships, interpessoal relationships, is more the developed, in my opinion, development the skills, because
Yeah,
the impact is all people there. Yeah.
for example, I had this experience in my life. I was very, very shy. Girls, very, very, very shy. And but I I felt bad because of that, because inside of me, I wanted to be like that, like me now, as you know. But I I, I couldn't. So because of that, I tried to improve this kind of skills, to speak in public and to feel comfortable, and this challenge for me. And now I can be here hosting TNT, talking in English in YouTube. So it's a kind of hard work, but the best scenario for sure is both. I have talent and I work hard. So maybe this kind of thing is the best scenario ever, and for sure. but I think that talent is important, but it's not enough. Need to
Yes,
improve
yes,
all
yes.
day, every single day.
I agree
But-
I,
totally.
I don't know if I understand exactly, but I believe the commitment is the same as hard work. If you have a commitment, if you really want, you
Yeah.
will have to hard work. For example, my son-in-law is the same you, and he didn't talk to in a public place and to talk to another. Nowadays, he has a course about that, and he is a coach. It's not good to speak coach nowadays, but mentor, I don't know exactly. He is a mentor about that, and he teaches how the people can improve your relationship, your talking to another person. And I think the hard work is the first, and you have a talent is the keep going the things. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
perfect.
Yeah.
Interesting question. Interesting
Yeah.
question. No?
Yeah. It's difficult and because when I think about it is, oh my gosh, and this it's
Yeah.
very difficult, but very good question.
Yeah, look. So the next question. Do you believe that having routine is important for success? To have a way to go, it's important or not? Because nowadays, I know a lot of people that don't have routine, nothing, and just keeping the life and okay. Having a routine from your point of view, it's important or not? Anna, what do you think?
Yeah, for me, it's essential to have a routine in our life. In everything that I want to do or I want to achieve, I should have a routine. I think when you can plan your life and today I have to do that, and step by step I am improving my abilities, my things, and I think it's very important to have a routine. Mailing in our job, it's most important. And I remember when I worked as a teacher, I had to plan my classes and to correct the tests and to do. And I feel very happy because I believe my kids have a routine, and for me, sometimes I believe that I live in a bubble because for me, I believed that most of the people have a routine, and about you said no. And I think I am very happy because I believe when our kids pay attention in our habits, our routine, they learn about that. And I think for me, it's very important to have a routine. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's sad nowadays because it's not usual. It's not usual. My mom taught me to have a routine, for example, when I was a child. Not a hard routine, but I had my stuffs to do and hour to do this. So hour to go to sleep and to go to the bed and to wake up and to have lunch. And this is important. So, and nowadays I have my routine. I create my routine. So, for example, if I want to learn English, okay, it's impossible learn English if I study sometimes. Oh, maybe 3 times this week, and next week I don't study, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it doesn't work. So it's important to have a routine. For me, at least, it's very, very important. It's essential, as like you said, and very, very, very important. And I think a lot of people today has more anxious, stress, and things like that because don't have a routine, don't have organization in the day, during the day. I think it's important. Edna, your turn.
I agree totally with you. Because for me, essential routine. I can't life in my life and no routine. It's just impossible because and I participate in many things and when every week and when I finish Sunday, I organize my week, and so my my topic is the I picked my topic. I necessary for me. Oh no, Anna, our is I don't know. It's impossible for me. I necessary routine because I have a flexibility. No, because for example, today in this night I don't sleep very well, and I necessary in this morning adaptate my routine because I need sleeping more, and I flexibility the routine, but I transfer my topics and the for example, physical exercises, I transfer after lunch, in afternoon. And I mobilizate my schedule, but it's necessary for me because the goal is a meta, and is necessary the day by day working in this goal. It's necessary for me study English every day. Now I study French every day. I organize my class. It's very important every day. For me, it's essential.
I couldn't agree more. And I think it's very, very, very important. Maybe it's important as well to have a flexible routine. And I think that this is a kind of misconception about routine because I live in a routine, but I have a good routine and it's easier to organize my day because I know what I need to do today. So if I have some urgency, okay, I know my stuffs for today and I can reorganize this kind of thing because I know what I need to do. So it's okay. Now I can't do it, but okay, I have time at night, so I will change this stuff for at night. And easy, no problem.
Yes.
This question is very interesting because, for example, in my case, I don't know. There is inside me the routine, so I didn't think about that. Oh, I am because I remember when I started studying English with Edna in September 2020. and we keep doing a routine in our days. And for me, it's easier because I am used to do that. And for me, it's easier. And for example, I had to change my meals, my food, because my intestine works very well when I started to drink water a lot and to eat salad every day. And I wanted to speak English. What I have to do? I have to study English every day and to talk. And yeah, for me, it's natural, it's usual. It's not difficult to do that because I am a little bit scared about that because it's easier. It's normal.
But Anna, I am a little different in the you because I needed the routine because I have a tendency at disorganization. For me, no, is organizations, no, is not natural. Is the I have to pay attention because if you don't have a routine, is very common disorganization. And oh my gosh, and the time is limited, and the needed the priority, the task priority. And the other point you said, the rhythm, biological rhythm, is very important. Wake up in the same time, have lunch and in the same time, more or less, no? And is very good for health. And Paminonda said the many people in our day have stress. In my opinion, is the disorganizations is the collaborations for the stress, the anxiety, the confusion mind, because in the our association is many stimulation, many things you have do and should do, and if you necessary organization, the time, the priority for the stress is less in this case. The answer is less. No. What about it, Paminondas? Do you agree?
Yeah, totally. For example, I have my clients, I have my customers here, and when someone enter in my team, so I have to know what work this person, the life of this person, and normally the person has anxious, stress, and don't sleep well, but don't have routine, just living and don't have time to do the things, don't make exercise, don't drink water, don't have time to go to the bed, don't have time to wake up, and don't eat good things, especially. So normally the problem is not, oh, I need the best workout, the best exercise. No, maybe normally the best problem is you don't have routine. You need to have organization in your life. And when this person organize their life, everything changed and the body changed as well. But this is just a result of organization in the life. So it's very important to pay attention about routine. I always advice. Yeah, I think I always talk to my customers to have a routine, to create a routine, or just priorities. Okay, priorities, 3 priorities in your day, or put time to do your things. It's very, very important and change lives for sure.
My son working in the editor, publishing, and it's necessary organizations the schedule, you know, because no, he don't have boss. Is
Me
there
either, the same
necessary?
case.
Yeah.
You know,
The same case as like me. I don't have boss, so I have to to organize my day, because if I don't organize my day, my life doesn't work.
Yes.
Girls, and just this, I think, Edna, you said about organization, and I'm very similar to you. My bed behind of me is a mess, so I try to organize some things in my life, but it's not possible to organize everything. My bed here, my second bed, I don't use this bed, but there's a lot of things behind me because of this blur in the Zoom.
Yes,
Because
I have it in my kitchen when the keyboard and I put the stickers and the different colors and the priority, and it's very necessary, and my agenda.
yeah, me either. And we have time for maybe 1 or 2 questions. And the number 5 is interesting. We are talking about priorities here. So what are your top three life priorities? So what are nowadays things that you prioritize your priorities, life priorities in nowadays? Anna, your top 3.
Oh, difficult question. And the first priority is traveling. So I really want to travel with my family abroad, and I have to organize how I can do that. And to travel with my friends. And one time I read a phrase, and the person writes, you have to visit a different place each year, and each year you know it's a big city, or no, a new park, a new place, a new museum. Don't you worry what. And during my life, my family and I traveled every summer to the beach, but most of the time the same beach, and Guarujá, Ubatuba, and we didn't visit different places. And nowadays, as I am retired, I wanted to visit different places, to travel abroad. My husband works yet, and I have to travel with my friends, but and travel with my family abroad, and travel with my friends, and to learn to keep studying. I think for me it's very important to keep studying English, Spanish. Next month I wanted to really study Spanish on TNT, and I think that's it. Yeah, yeah. And I want to keep studying about myself. In January, I did a course called Enneagrama, and I wanted to study about that to know by myself more and more and more. That's it.
Very good, very good, and good tip about to know a different place every year. I got this tip and pay
Yeah.
my put in my life. Edna, and you, 3 points.
In my case, and the first thing is my family. A small family, my son, my sister, the relationships and the near relationships is very important in my life in nowadays. And the second developed by myself in this aspect of study more languages, travel, and the contact. I want to contact the new cultures is very important for me nowadays in my work, because I love my students, I love my classes, and I think in the retired, but for me it's very difficult because is enjoy my class. I'm very happy. They prepare classes and the relationships with my students. And it's the three things.
Very good.
Because our time in this finish.
Yeah. Yeah. So welcome, guys. Welcome again. And let me know how was for you, Márcio. How was for you after a long time?
For me, I'm happy to participate in this meeting. Great conversation. My friend Jefferson, I participate with you during several meetings. Leonardo, I participate with you some meeting. I'm happy this moment.
Very good. Very good. How about you, Leonardo? How was for you?
Very nice. It was good for me. It's every a good questions, or I can be want to practice English is opportunity to learning, right? Things that significant practice for you. Jefferson Marcio proposed me a good takes. Right? I like it. Thank you so much for this conversation. It's very, very, very nice.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Jefferson, and for you, who was for you?
Well, it's very nice. Can you imagine talk with a guy that support Vasco, Vascaíno, and I Botafogo, no fire, only success guy. And we talk a lot about the importance of discipline, the importance of reduce stress, and to finish, in my case, my age, improve my health, making exercise. And I try to do exercise every day here, talk with you. It's a pleasure to be here.
The pleasure is mine. The pleasure is mine. Thank you so much. And Jefferson, you answer until what question? You remember?
I think number 7. 7, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, maybe I will make the number, the second part, maybe.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah, it's a very, very good questions. Yeah.
Very good. Thank you so much. And guys, I put here in the chat the link, and please click in this link and let me know what you think about this immersion of. If you have some topic to suggest, and I'm totally open to receive that. So it's important to participate in this kind of thing. Feel free to talk because it's anonymous, and yeah, that's it. And please click on the link and let me know what you think about this immersion, okay? And guys, it was a pleasure. See you next week. Have a great day, have a great week, and take care. Okay, see you. It was a
See ya.
pleasure.
Take care.
Thank
See ya.
you. Bye.